Hello guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Chris De La Rose. I'm here today with my grandma. This is my grandma right here.
Hello.
Say hi.
Hi. I'm Chris's grandmother.
Yes, so lately I've been documenting our family ancestry, and so I've been building our tree and stuff, and I also have been uploading our DNA data to all the other ancestry sites. So I'm gonna show y'all all of the stuff I've uncovered so far and show it to my grandma, which I did earlier today. But yeah, don't we look alike?
Yes, he did. The ancestry it really blows your mind because of the people you see on there. I can know a lot of things I didn't know about my people. Oh my goodness, I learned a lot of stuff from it today. And I'm going to do some research on some certain things, but it's really a good thing to know where you come from. A lot of us don't know. And a lot of things are missing, and then you can look it up and find out what's really going on with your family.
Yes, highly recommend.
Yes.
I'll show y'all soon. So yeah, they put Benin and Togo. It's these countries right here next to Nigeria.
Oh.
And so
Maybe I need to go over there and find something. No, I ain't going over there.
there's tourist spots. So if you ever want to look into the tourist
I'm going
spots,
over there too. No. That's too far of a ride. I ain't gonna be in no plane that long. No.
the overseas plane,
No.
they're probably like
I'll just stay in the States. I'm good. Yeah, you've been out of the States, haven't you?
my first time was when I went to Mexico.
Y'all didn't go to Mexico, did y'all?
We did in August.
Oh, that's where you.
That's where the cruise took us.
Oh.
We landed in Mexico.
Oh.
That was my first time out of the States.
Oh, well, how long was y'all in the air?
Well, we only took the plane down to Texas.
Oh, y'all got on a boat.
Yeah, the boat took us all the way to Mexico.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought Mexico was dangerous.
The tourist spots are fine.
Oh.
So where we were at the tour, all of the videos I showed you, that's the part you stay in.
Oh.
That
you
part,
go out of that, you're done, huh?
Out of that, you got issues. But if you stay in just those parts, just those tourist spots, yeah.
I don't know about all that.
So then, we got the Togo, we got the Benin and Togo, and then they gave you 11% Mali, so that's this area. Mali.
Is this over by Africa?
Yeah, so you see Nigeria's over here.
Yeah.
There's Benin and Togo, so it's this country right here.
So it's what it's saying. I got people in all those areas? Huh?
Yeah, basically your DNA is like resembling those people in those areas.
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm. And then the thing with these tests, so like the accuracy is not always correct, so that's why it's like different percentages. So like, but still, 11%. That's pretty much a lot. And then Ivory Coast and Ghana, I don't think you had that before, but it's right there. So it's right. So these
all of them together, they're all close to one another, aren't they?
They are. So a lot of times it's like just depending on who was coming from which area. They probably mixed and mingled from those areas before they got over to America.
Oh wow!
Is what.
And so it's like that's what I'm not getting. Okay, so my grandma. So it had to be from her mom on back.
Yeah. They could trace up to 400 years worth of of DNA data.
Oh my God.
And then here comes Bantu peoples. So that's where the Congo, they just changed the name of it, but this is basically Congo right here. Which is If you zoom in, so it's right next to Angola, Zambia. So these are where the Bantu tribes are usually. They usually went all around there. Um, so there's like a lot of African Americans that came from this. So I think what I looked up, it was like most of the slave trade came from, like the first set of slave trades came from this portion.
So my ancestors, they were slaves.
Yes.
They probably getting beat and everything. And they were getting sold and stuff, so the women were getting misused and abused.
Yeah.
So that's why we got a little bit of everything in us, because we don't know what type of men were dealing that they had to deal with.
Yeah. We don't know if it was like, some of them did secretly like have lovers that were like, it was not allowed.
Yeah.
But then some of them was abused. But that's where we get into this Germanic Europe. Germany. Mm-hmm.
Germany? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Germany. I was like, Germany? Oh, okay. That's interesting.
It sure is.
That's kind of wild. And the seventh...
Your ancestral elite is 7%, so that's not too bad. Ain't a lot. But it can range from 3 to 8%.
So it could be more percentage, basically.
Oh.
Just going off of like their test database.
What do the colors mean?
That's like, they're just telling you like how much on average people is into that takes these tests is coming from there.
Oh, wow. 15 ancestral regions. That's really, wow.
Yeah, I like how like they broke down the different parts of Africa instead of just grouping it all just one.
And Central West Africa, 3%.
Oh yeah, that's newer too. So that one is basically they just grouped these countries together.
Sure, wow.
So Benin, Togo, Nigeria.
So when I'm trying to find them, the type of people, whether they mean and have good spirits in them, does it tell you all that?
So when we build your tree and we can read the records, we can find out some portions of their story, depending on who has it, who has their records. So that we'll go in your tree in a minute. But then you got the little small stuff. So you got Southern Bantu, which is this area right here. Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and so I found out like that's pretty rare for African Americans because most of the slave trade was West Africa. East Africa, only like 4% of the slaves came from there. Like a very small percentage came from Eastern.
And most of them came from the West?
Most of them came from the West. So it could be possible that there were not slaves if they came from that area. Because they came like later. If they came from the eastern part, or if they were slaves, it was one of the rare ones.
They were having sex with people and on down the line. And then we got to my grandma.
Grandparents, and then
and then my parents, and then that.
Yeah.
Because I think Daddy, all his people was from Mississippi. I think Daddy, Mississippi, was it Mississippi, Arkansas? I know mine was Arkansas. But they both had people in Arkansas, Mississippi. A lot of people thought I was from down south. I said my mom and them was from down south, but I was a lot of people thought I came from the south. No, raised and born up here.
Raised and born in Nebraska.
Nebraska. I don't even know. I didn't even get to meet none of my grandmother, my great grandma and them down there in Arkansas.
Oh really?
She was gone already.
Oh wow.
And my grandpa, I remember my grandpa. I remember my grandpa Zell. I had to be about, probably like 7 or 8 years old. He lived here. Grandpa Zell did. And the lady he was married to, because he used to be married to my grandmother, another grandmother, my daddy died. That's my dad's dad. His name was Zell Bradley. So I remember a long time ago, I had to be about at least, I think about 7 or 8. That was 8 and Paul was probably about 7. And he lived over there off the Seward or somewhere over there. I can vaguely remember it. I remember when they was having, I think it was either Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner.
Okay.
Yeah.
At least you remember. You got some memory.
And I remember, I can vaguely remember Grandpa. Yeah. But they all lived like 80 or 90 years old. I know Uncle Frank was 93 years old when he died. My Aunt Osie was 90-something when she died.
Oh, so
it's like they have long...
They live long times.
Yeah.
That's good though. And here's something new. Denmark.
Now, what is Denmark?
It's right
like
here
Sweden?
by Sweden in the Netherlands. Yeah.
Yeah. What? Man, it's hooked in up in there. Oh my God.
So,
and these had to be the men, right? They was meeting these women.
Yeah, that's where most African Americans, European is coming from. The maternal, the male side.
Yeah, the male meeting the women.
Because I believe I found that on your tree, a descendant. He was like listed as a slave. His race was black. He was listed as black. But they had like also complexion, what his complexion was, and the complexion said mulatto. And I was like, oh, so he was mixed looking, but he was just still considered a black slave. And I was like, okay. I was like,
Grandpa Bradley, he was like, I think he was either your color or a little bit lighter.
Mm-hmm. Oh, really?
Yeah. My dad was dark skinned, black.
That's the thing with black people. They come in all shades.
Yeah.
They come in all shades. So Grandpa's of my color. Okay. Yeah, like, I believe it's on that side too. There was like, I think Zale's mother, her mother was listed as mulatto. So that's probably where it's coming from.
You didn't want to.
So then we got Spain added on. A little Spanish in there.
Wow. I'm not. I ain't broke.
Hey, Uncle, how you doing?
Shut the door. It's cold.
Yeah, we got a little Spain going on.
Shut the door.
Ancestry. So I was going to show you when I uploaded everyone. I uploaded everyone to MyHeritage. So I was on
MyHeritage.
So this site is a little bit more different, but they have different like databases, so they can pick up like ethnicities that like other like DNA sites have like different databases. Therefore,
what is it? DNA matches? You probably have 3,000. I ain't finding matches. What that mean?
You match with 3,000 people on their site.
Oh my God!
And so they may pick up on other things that that Ancestry missed out on or something. Because sometimes you can see like DNA segments that are like you pick little of, and so like Ancestry sometimes won't like detect it, but other sites may detect it or what is what I learned.
39.7%.
So yeah, got the So they got the Nigerian again. It says African Americans in southern and northeastern United States. So they can show you exactly like what parts most of these people are usually from. So it says Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina, Georgia, Texas, Virginia, and Louisiana. Which you said the family's from those,
I'm from Mississippi, Alabama,
and Arkansas.
Arkansas, yeah.
That's one big they're missing. I mean,
Let's see, you got names too.
we got common surnames.
Jackson names.
You got water in the cooler?
Yeah. Wait a minute, I think Granny is married to Mr. Ham. He was married to Mr. Ham. Jackson, kind of Jackson, Lewis, and Green.
I've seen a lot of green on our matches.
Really?
I've seen a lot of people with the last name Green on our matches.
Wow.
So that's
And Robinson?
And then, so their African portion is a little clumped together. So they just clumped everything as West African. They just circled. Those. So West African is basically like what Ancestry did was divide it more. How they gave you actually like Mali and then Cameroon. They just kind of clumped it all together, but it's around 14% on their database, which is still pretty cool. And then on their database, you got Kenya, which goes back to when you had that southern east, and it was like Mozambique, so it's that area. I think Kenya and Kenya's like right above Mozambique. Mozambique, all that. So that's probably there. So some of these DNA sites will group it into like an ethnicity to one region that's like close by it, and you can just have to. Basically, when you build your tree, you can find out who's actually coming from whichever area. Then there comes your European. On their database.
Y'all get ready to go?
Yes.
So average Scottish and Welsh 6.2, and then they discovered Italian, which is like. I guess, like France and Spain. So that's probably what Baltics. That's over there by Russia.
Wow.
And then Finnish, which is back to that like Norway, Sweden-ish area. And then last they found Inuit. Those are the Native Americans that,
It's no easy.
you know, the ones that they build the igloos.
Really?
Yeah,
Like Eskimos?
like Eskimos.
Wow, you got black Eskimos? I mean, well, not black, they ain't black, they I've seen Eskimos, they look like Indians.
Yeah, they're like. So what I learned is that Native Americans.
Turn that TV off, y'all going, turn the TV off.
So Native Americans actually came from this area in Asia, and they traveled over, and they came in waves. So the first set of waves.
How did they get over the ships?
No, they just walked over in the ice, because it was still like it's not that far apart. Yeah, and so they came over. And then, like, the first set of waves went down all the way down to, like, South America, Mexico area.
So they really was in walking distance all these places they going.
No, they just kept going. Yeah, they just kept going.
Wow.
And so then the second wave was like
Had me a couple of tissues over there. My heat up here. It's getting chilly. Oh my God.
It is.
So October always supposed to be chilly though. It's been hot. So October, I ain't never seen October this warm.
It's been a very warm October.
Yeah, that's odd for October. To be warm like this.
Yeah, because tomorrow will be 80.
So yeah, they came in waves, and then like So we know the Native Americans were like the second wave, and then the last ones came and they stayed up in like Canada region. So that they were like the Eskimos.
Who's eating hot dogs?
Or I want a hot dog.
You could have took them on.
Yeah.
And have you ever made patty?
Yeah.
They found matches in these countries actually. So you have like 1,000 in America, 1,800. You have 253 matches in the kingdom. You have
86 in
Australia.
87 in Canada. Oh my goodness.
You have 31 in New Zealand. You have about 13 in Germany. You have DNA matches. You should have 12 matches in Ireland, 12 in Netherlands, 8 in France, 6 in Denmark, 6 in Norway. You have 5 in Switzerland,
Oh, wow.
4 in Belgium, 4 in Sweden. You got 2 in Italy. You got 2 in South Africa. You got 2 in Portugal. And then you got 2 in Brazil. You got 1 in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is crazy. You got 1 in Peru. I don't even know where Luxembourg is. I think that's
That's for your DNA for when they do your DNA, they see how many people that's in, how many different
how many people you match with.
match with. Yeah.
So she matched with people in all these countries. So like, have they taught you about DNA strands, DNA and
No.
science?
Oh, like you have
Like when they do,
blood type?
like when you let me kind of see a little bit of each you took from your parents as well. So you took a lot of Nigeria from your mom, about 5 from your dad. You took Benin and Togo evenly. That's why he's at 14. Mali, it's about 1% from your mom and 10% from your dad. So most of it's from your dad. And then Ivory Coast and Ghana, only 1% from your mom and 6% from your dad. Western Bantu, about 3% from your mom and 4% from your dad. Germanic Europe is coming from your father side.
Oh.
That's
So they're
weird.
switching around from maternal to paternal.
Yeah, so they're basically saying which DNA segments they can tell that's coming from like a different parent,
Oh.
and which ones match with which ethnicity. So yeah, the Germanic, a lot of it's coming from your dad side, and then Cameroon is part of Africa. 2% is from your mom, 4% of it is from your dad. So that's why you got total 6% of it. And then Senegal, 1% from your mom, 4% from your dad.
Bro, you got anything in the oven? Oh, it's because the buzzer went off.
And then you got your England, all from your mother, and 0 from your dad. And then Central West Africa, all from your mom, about 0% from your dad. And then Southern Bantu, you got 1 each from your mom and dad. And then Denmark's coming from your mother. And then lastly, my comparison to my own grandma's. So I share 29%, which is actually a lot. The average is about 25%, I believe, for each grandparent. So I share a little bit more with my grandmother than I probably do with my grandfather on my paternal side. And so here's all the country ranges that I've grabbed possibly from her less or more of. Nigeria, Togo, Western Bantu, Mali. She has more, so I'm assuming most of my Mali is coming from her. Range of England is about. I have more England probably coming from another side or somewhere. Cameroon, Senegal, and then I have more Wales. Setter Bantu she has more of. And then this is from Ancestry, so on here I have more indigenous than I did from. So I'm grabbing it from another side, and then Cornwall is new to me. Don't know what that is exactly. I think it's some part of like Europe, and then Germanic Europe. And so they took away my souvenir in Denmark, but she still got it. And in Scotland, they took away Scotland for me with this new update they have. And that's pretty much my comparison from Ancestry. And then back to MyHeritage. So this is mine. And for some reason, I can't compare, like, everybody's problem, but I was able to like a few months ago, but now that I can't do that. I don't know if it's just my profile cares from Africa. Europe, this one that's Irish Scottish Welsh, Baltic, oh yeah. Specifically on that coast. Kenya's on the eastern side. And then lastly, Chinese and Vietnamese.